Hello YouTubers, and once again, welcome to another Doctor Who DVD review. This time I shall be taking a look at the Revisitations 2 box set, which again features 3 re-released classic Doctor Who stories. This time it is a 6-disc set, which contain the stories The Seeds of Death, Carnival of Monsters, and Resurrection of the Daleks. So, first of all, the packaging is pretty much the same as last time, except it is a different colour, obviously. Seeing as the Revisitations 1 box set was green, this is red, but it's still the same type of pattern with all the circles and stars and the kind of vortex around whatever number it is, and obviously you've got the number 2 behind the word Revisitations instead of number 1. The classic Doctor Who logo is again laminated, which is very standard for the classic Doctor Who DVD box sets, and as I mentioned, it's a 6-disc set, whereas last time it was 7 discs, meaning that all the stories in this box set are all 2-disc special editions, and also it is overall a PG, whereas last time it was a 12 because of Doctor Who the movie, which is not exactly the best Doctor Who story. It's one of the worst. So, well, it's not the worst, but it's not my favourite anyway. So that's what it looks like from the side as well. It's pretty much the same, like, type of standard box art what you get on box sets, and it's the same on the other side, and that's all of the stories spines, what they look right from the side. So I'll get them out and I'll do it chronologically. So first of all, Seeds of Death, which is a Patrick Troughton story, the third to last Patrick Troughton story, which follows on from the Crotons. And yeah, it's a good story. It features the Ice Warriors in their second on-screen appearance, and of course the Ice Warriors are returning to Doctor Who for the first time in 39 years, which is absolutely fantastic. Also, the first story, which is The Ice Warriors, is being animated for DVD this year. So this is the second story, as I mentioned. It's a very nice cover. It's a lot better than the previous original cover, I should say, which just had the Ice Lord, Zal, and it just had the planet Earth over him. But this time it's got the inclusion of the characters that featured in the story, including the second Doctor himself, as played by Patrick Troughton. And again, it's just pretty much the same at the bottom of the DVD. Like, it gives you the Doctor, it gives you the years he was Doctor, in which case Patrick Troughton was the Doctor in the years 1966 to 1969. It's a 2-disc set, and it's green at the bottom, which I think is very fitting, seeing as the Ice Warriors are green, but you can't really tell that in this story because it is black and white. The on-screen grabs from the story, it's 6 parts, so it's quite lengthy. I think it's one of those stories. It starts off a bit slow, but as you progress through the story, it gets more better. I think one of the stories, one of the episodes of the story rather, Patrick Troughton was absent, so they got a stuntman. So I'll just give you a look inside, and again it's just the usual. Oh, the DVD decided to move by itself there. So it just gives you the usual thing you expect in a classic Doctor Who DVD, and also it's 2-disc set, as I say, so that's what it looks like on the cover there, and that's what the second cover looks like. And this time they didn't just go for changing the colour of the disc, but instead they've used a Ice Warrior instead of using the Ice Lord as well. So overall, good DVD. It deserved a special edition, as it looked out of place, the original one, because it just had a black and white image of Patrick Troughton here, and all the rest of his stories were in colour. So overall, very welcome addition to this box set, and quite good story. So the next DVD in this story is the Jon Pertwee story, Carnival of Monsters. And this features the Drashig, who were released as a puppet action figure, which was, well, interesting, I suppose. And yeah, this is a quite good story as well. You've got the cactuses in the background there, which is inside this machine. You may just be able to see the ship inside the machine where the Doctor and Joe Grant board in the early parts of the story. And obviously this is the Drashig. It made its only appearance if you discount its cameo appearance in Frontier in Space. You've got Vogue here, and a long time ago when I did when I gave you a look at the I think it was the Doctor Who Live booklet, I mentioned there's a character in Doctor Who Live called Vorgeson. He is related to this guy, I believe. I don't know what relation he is, whether he's his father or whatever, but there you go, it's good continuity. And this guy here was played by Michael Wisher, and of course Michael Wisher went on to play Davros 2 years later in Genesis of the Daleks. So, nice cover. And that's what it looks like at the back. And again, it's got tons of special features like photo galleries, the usual thing you'd expect in Doctor Who DVDs. Classic DVDs in a way. New series DVDs lack them. Well, the singular releases do. And again, this is 2-disc set, and that's what the first disc looks like, and that is what the second disc looks like. So disc 1's got the Doctor and Vogue and the Drashig, and disc 1's got the Doctor and the alien creature. I can't remember what race it's meant to be, and the machine, what Vogue uses, and the Doctor and Joe Grant are inside it. I won't spoil it for you, but it is a good story, and yeah, it's worth the buy for this box set. So that's Carnival of Monsters Special Edition. And the third and final story of this box set is another Peter Davison story, which is Resurrection of the Daleks. And this cover is really good. You've got the police officer, you've got Davros here, played by Terry Malloy. You've got the Dalek there. You've got Peter Davison and Janet Fielding, who makes her last appearance as Tegan. And of course, Tegan was the Fifth Doctor's companion throughout his time. And there's Daleks all over here, and soldiers. That's what it looks like at the back. And here you've got the production notes again, along with the 2 discs. Davros, a Dalek police officer, and then Peter Davison, Tegan, and the Dalek again. So the disc colours are pretty much the same. So this is also a good story, and again worth the buy, as it's one of Peter Davison's last stories, and of course it's a Dalek story. So overall, I would buy the Revisitations 2 box set if you can just get them out inside there. So thank you very much for watching this DVD review, guys. Join me next time as I review Revisitations 3 box set. Thank you very much for watching.